and I recently graduated with my master's degree in social work from UCLA. Very exciting. Unfortunately, due to recent budget cuts in the state and local social services budgets, they've had to lay off most of the administrative staff of my agency. So, where I was once a child psychotherapist, I'm now a child psychotherapist / receptionist. I wore a headset and everything, which is not humiliating at all. It's fine. I think it's awesome that I have my master's degree from UCLA, and I still have to announce to everyone in the office when I'm going to the bathroom so that someone can cover the phones. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom with my master's degree. I'm going to be in there for about 5 minutes. I'm not taking a dump or anything. I'm just crying about my life. So, go Bruins. I really shouldn't complain, though. I have no right to complain, because I'm one of those extremely fortunate people that got to go to school almost completely for free. I didn't get a scholarship or anything. I just never paid off my student loan. I also had to take the bus to work this morning because my husband and I can only afford one car, and it wasn't my day. So go Bruins once again. Did you guys know that they have TV on the buses now? It's true. They do. They have TV on the buses. They even have their own special channel. It's called Transit TV, moving entertainment. And their entire programming cycle consists of about 5 infomercials played at full blast. Nothing enhances the experience of being trapped inside a floating stinkmobile, stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic on Santa Monica Boulevard at 6 a.m. like someone screaming at you in Spanish that you need to fix your credit. Tienes que arreglar tu crédito ahora, ahora, ahora! I just haven't been paying attention because I was too busy wiping the semi-digested vomit from the homeless guy sitting next to me off the shooters I scored at last week's Payless BOGO sale. Payless BOGO sale. Buy one, get one. Buy one pair of Scotch taped together, pleather flaps assembled by a Chinese orphan. Get one pair of imitation irregular velour Ugg boots assembled by a blind Bangladeshi toddler. Payless BOGO sale. I love being the only white person on the bus, though. I sit all the way in the back so people will know I'm not racist. They love them. Trust me. I know bus people. I guess I complain about money a lot, though, because my friend was saying to me, why always talking about taking the bus and how much it sucks to take the bus? How do you not have a second car by now? What do you guys do with all of your money? What do you guys do with all of your money? That's a really good question. I mean, what do we do with the monthly windfall that my husband and I bring in? Respective jobs as social worker and junior high school music teacher. It was a good question and it really got me thinking. So I decided, I said I was going to make a list of all of the things we spend our money on every month, and I brought it here tonight, and I wanted to share it with you guys, and maybe you can tell me if there's somewhere that we're overspending, because we're having a really hard time. Okay, so first we pay off just like all the basic bills: rent, food, gas, electricity, his cell phone, my cell phone, cable, Netflix. Then we're done with that. Then we take all the money that's left over and we throw it on our California king-size bed and we roll around in it naked. We're like, ah, money, 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 money. And then we play this game called How Much Is It? And it's, we try to figure out, is that a $100 bill tickling my bare inner thigh, or is that a $500 bill? It's really fun. The subtleties just intoxicate them. So anyway, after we're done with that, I take any of the money that I feel like got too close to anybody's naked private areas and I just burn them. That's gross. Then, with the money that we've got left over, I take a flight to Buenos Aires, my husband takes a flight to Shanghai, and then we call each other collect from our hotel rooms. And then we fly back home. After that, his personal chef, my personal chef, his personal chef, my personal chef. Then I always feel like we should throw a couple of bucks to our dishwasher Miguel. We also have a dishwasher. A couple of years ago, I sent my husband to Home Depot and said, buy me a dishwasher, and he came back with Miguel. Miguel has lived under our sink ever since. We have 6 kids. Eventually, we started asking them to pay rent because we feel like it teaches them responsibility. They love it. Trust me. I know under the sink people. They love it. They're very good. Tenants are very clean. They're very quiet. We're late with the rent sometimes, though. I don't know what they do with all their money. But anyway, so after we throw a few bucks to Miguel, once a month, I have about £1.5 pounds, like the finest, purest black tar heroin that the world has ever personally, by a member of the Taliban that I have flown in on a stealth bomber that I picked up at a government liquidation center. And then once he gets here, I feel like I kind of have to put him and his friends up for the night, so I go to bungalow at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And then I take the heroin and I give it to the 2 homeless guys who live underneath my car, and then I just let them redistribute it as they see fit, because my husband and I feel like that's better than just giving them money, because now they learn like a marketable skill. They love it. So yeah, that's a lot of the money, but not all of it. I personally fund a rebel faction of organic beef farmers who are living on a socialist beef farming collective in Oregon, and they're trying to overthrow their socialist beef farming dictatorship. But that's just like about democracy and freedom, so I'm like, I'm not gonna have that, you know? It's about freedom. Also, my husband is the sole benefactor for a performance artist in NoHo who works almost exclusively with the pelts of endangered species, which are really expensive. That's really decent, so like, that's great. Then the rest of it, I take about half of it and then I grind it up into this like really fine powder that I use as talcum, because I read in this magazine that the baby powder from like CVS is full of aluminum. I'm like, that's bad. And then I give the other half to my husband, and he usually blows it on dominatrixes and whatever looks good in this month's style catalog. The full body suit of armor, great investment. Seriously, great conversation piece. Great. This has been so helpful. I feel like I've really, identified some areas where I can cut back. I feel like I'm going to contact my banker, my personal banker, Agnieszka, down at Money Mark Check and Go, and I'm going to ask her to remove some of my funds for her, because she's really good at that. At least I think she is. She's really hard to do through the plexiglass. I feel like she's really good at it. But anyway, I feel like I know what I'm cutting, and you guys have been so helpful, and you're totally right. There's no reason to have both cable and Netflix at the same time.